20 richest world leaders in 2022. The world is filled with powerful potentates who wield tremendous power. A single decision of theirs can influence the lives of current and future generations. That is why their words and actions carry so much weight. However, one would be wrong to limit their influence to only political power, as they also wield significant economic power. Did you know that some of the richest men on earth are world leaders? Do you have any idea who they are and their net worth? Well, we have compiled a list of the richest political leaders for 2022 to make Forbes' ranking. Let's begin the rundown. Number 20, Donald Trump, $3.1 billion. In 20th place is the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump, with a net worth of $3.1 billion. Long before Mr. Trump joined the presidential race in 2016, he was a successful business magnate and quite popular in the media with his hit show The Apprentice. He owns real estate assets and many other top brands, which has made him a fortune. As of today, he is one of the richest men on earth with a huge financial chest that only few people can dream of. Number 19, Prince of Liechtenstein, $3.5 billion. The next world leader to make the rich list is a proud royal, the Prince of Liechtenstein. The multilingual royal is multilingual and speaks Italian, German, and English frequently. His power has remained unchallenged for more than 2 decades, and with that has come access to significant financial opportunities that have earned him a net worth of $3.5 billion. Number 18, Ross Perot, $3.7 billion. You probably have never heard of Ross Perot, but he was a popular politician in the early 90s and remains one of the most influential independents in the U.S. Mr. Perot was the candidate of the Independent Party during the 1992 and 1996 presidential elections. He began his career with IBM in 1957 before branching out into other industries. He is worth $3.7 billion and is still respected in the corridors of American politics. Number 17, Prince Azim, $5 billion. In 17th place is the third in line to the royal house of Brunei, Prince Haji Abdul Azim. The prince is the second-born son and eldest child of the Sultan of Brunei, High Hassan al-Bolkiah. With royal power comes access to money-making opportunities, and the prince appears to have leveraged his power quite well with his $5 billion net worth. Number 16, Kim Jong-un, $5 billion. This list will be incomplete without including the young but powerful ruler of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. He succeeded his father, Kim Jong-il, after his death in 2911 and inherited his political authority alongside his wealth. In his younger years, he lived in Bern, Switzerland, away from media attention, and was only introduced to a wider audience after his father's death, who had named him his successor. He is one of the most feared leaders in the world with a $5 billion in assets and raw cash. Number 15, Imelda Marcos, $5 billion. The Philippines is by no means a financial power in Far East Asia, as it lags behind other heavyweights like China, Japan, Malaysia, and the likes, but it has its own fair share of affluent individuals. At the top of the political money pile is Filipino billionaire and politician Imelda Marcos, the widow of former President Ferdinand Marcos. The oligarch made global headlines decades ago when thousands of expensive shoes were discovered in abandoned drawers in the presidential palace, despite more than half the population struggling to afford a square meal. Despite her family's fall from grace, she is still worth about $5 billion. Number 14, Sultan Mohammed bin Saud Al Kabir, $6 billion. The second royal to make the looter-rich list is a Saudi prince, Sultan Al Kabir, a member of the Al Saud royal family of Saudi Arabia. The prince is the 12th son of King Abdulaziz and was the crown prince of the monarchy from 2005 to 2012, before the mantle was taken from him. He set up Almaray Dairy Company that has made him millions since 1977. As of today, he is worth well over $6 billion. Number 13, Abdullah bin Ahmad Al Ghurair, $6 billion. Arabs tend to make the rich list, and they never disappoint in political circles either. Mr. Abdullah is an Emirati businessman and a member of the powerful Al Ghurair family of the UAE. He founded Mashreq Bank in 1967, which is one of the biggest banks in the kingdom. Having held different positions in the UAE government, He continues to increase his business portfolio despite banking a personal net worth of $6 billion. Number 12. Abdul Aziz Al Ghurair, $7.5 billion. Another influential member of the Al Ghurair family and a leading power broker in the UAE is Abdul Aziz Al Ghurair. He is the son of Abdullah bin Ahmad and is the CEO of the bank his father founded. Abdul is worth $7.5 billion. Number 11. Silvio Berlusconi, $8.5 billion. Mr. Berlusconi may have left power close to 2 decades ago, but he remains an influential voice in Italian politics. He was one of the strongest prime ministers during his time and was once the owner of the legendary AC Milan football club. His $8.5 billion net worth has not been without blemish though, as he has a long history of court cases bordering on tax evasion and fraud. Number 10. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, $10 billion. The Crown Prince of the Saudi Arabia monarchy is one of the richest world leaders with a net worth of $10 billion. Mohammed bin Salman was named the heir apparent after his elder brother relinquished the title. He controls a vast portfolio of assets and businesses in Saudi Arabia and many other countries. He is one of the richest royal princes in the world. Number 9. Mohammed Al-Amoudi, $12.6 billion. In ninth place is an Ethiopian business and conservative power broker from Ethiopia, Mohammed Al-Amoudi. He made his wealth from oil refining, real estate, construction, and many other ventures. The African has amassed a personal net worth of $12.6 billion. Number 8. Sheikh bin Rashid Al Maktoum, $14 billion. If we had to compile the list of the world's richest monarchs, Al Maktoum would be near the top of the list. The ruler of Dubai and Prime Minister of the UAE owns 99.67% of the highly called Dubai holdings. Sheikh Maktoum is worth $14 billion of declared assets. Number 7. Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, $18 billion. Another UAE leader to make the list is Sheikh Zayed, who is the President of the United Arab Emirates and the Supreme Leader of Abu Dhabi. He assumed the office of the Emir of Dubai after the death of his father, and with the position came the authority as the head of the UAE government. Sheikh Zayed is richer than Sheikh Al Maktoum, with a net worth of $18 billion. Number 6. Sultan of Brunei, $20 billion. The second and richest Brunei royal to make our list is none other than the Sultan of Brunei himself, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah. The vastly traveled and highly educated Sultan is estimated to be worth $20 billion. Number 5. Prince Al-Walid Talal Al Saud, $20 billion. Perhaps if confirmed reports are anything to go by, Prince Talal Al Saud may likely be the richest Saudi royal with a $20 billion financial chest. The Saudi prince is an investor and business magnate listed in Time magazine's 100 most influential persons. Prince Talal is the 5th richest political leader in the world. Number 4. Sheikh Mansour Zayed Al Nahyan, $30 billion. The richest Arab politician title is held by Sheikh Zayed Mansour Al Nahyan. The politician and businessman is the current Minister of President Affairs and a member of the ruling Abu Dhabi family. The sheikh is also the half-brother of the Abu Dhabi ruler and is worth $30 billion. Number 3. Maha Vajiralongkorn, $30 billion. The Crown Prince of Thailand, Maha Vajiralongkorn, is a trained soldier who graduated from the Royal Military Academy and an influential figure in Thai politics. He has trained with the Australian, US, and British Armed Services, but make no mistake, Prince Maha is a money bag. By virtue of his position as the Crown Prince, he is the owner of the assets belonging to the monarchy valued at $30 billion. Number 2. Michael Bloomberg, $56 billion. In second place is U.S. entrepreneur, politician and owner of Bloomberg News, Michael Bloomberg. The contestant at the 2020 Democratic Convention and one-time mayor of New York is rated as the second richest politician in the world with $56 billion. Number 1. Vladimir Putin, $70 billion. And who is the richest world leader for 2022? The position goes to the powerful potentate and current president of Russia, Vladimir Putin. He has been a recurrent figure in Russian politics since the late 90s and is in his second stint as president after succeeding President Medvedev. How Putin made his wealth is shrouded in mystery, and his associates refuse to provide answers to questions about his net worth. Forbes ranks him as the richest politician in the world with a $70 billion net worth, but analysts believe that he is worth more than $200 billion and is probably the richest human being alive. So there you have it, the richest world leaders for 2022. Were you surprised by any of the names? Let us know what you think by dropping a comment. Please like the video and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.